Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Revive Beauty with Donna, DIY with Donna. I am so glad you guys stopped by. Please sit back, enjoy. We're doing a Gothic box. I think it's like a witch's box, maybe where she puts her herbs or whatever that she does to her frog toes, or to create her spells. I don't know. I'm gonna use it as a tea box, I think. And we're gonna do a Gothic tray to match, to put a little teapot on. So thank you so much again for stopping by. Please sit back, enjoy, and at the end, let me know what you think. Bye now. Okay, so I have this little um, box thing. So the drawers come out. And I mean, this is cute, but that's not that cute. So I want to turn it into sort of a little apothecary type thing. And I'm going to be using these. Now, I can't take these knobs off. I don't know. I think they might be glued on or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll look a little bit better. But I'm going to get it all painted. I'm going to paint it in black, except for the front. I'm going to add white to it for the decoupage. And I'll see if I can get these off. I am going to put like little skulls on them, so I might not need to worry about it. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get this all painted, and we can get started. This is sort of a little Gothic. So what I plan on maybe for the Halloween season is putting tea bags in here. And I am going to create a tray to go with this. So it should be good with all of that. And just trying to find a paper plate. Use. Okay. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to use, I guess I'll use the glossy enamel. I sort of want it more matte. Maybe I'll change my black. Anyway, I'll be back. I will get this painted and come back on. Okay, so I got the box all painted. I painted everything black. I painted the fronts. I just put like primer on it because it kept peeling on me. Painted it all black. It's got some white paints on it. Let's see. Okay. So I'm going to sit this down. And I have these drawers. I don't know, where is my paint coming from? And I'm going to decoupage these on. So I was thinking about making some little corner pieces, but I don't know. Then I thought, well, maybe I'll just put these locks on here, but no matter where I put it, it's going to hide the image. So like for both of them. So, I mean, that one's not too bad. But this one definitely will. I might have a smaller one that might work here. So we'll look at that as we get there. So I'm going to go ahead and get these decoupaged on. And I am going to use the pen dart decoupage glue, if I can find it. Don't know what I did with it. No, I didn't move it. You found it. Decoupage pen art varnishing glue, and this you could find in my site also. If anyone's really interested, it's really, really good product. So I'm just going to lay it here. Put this on. I'm going to mist my paper. Get this on. And I will be going around it with black. Okay. Switch them. So if you do a lot of decoupage, I just want to say that this right here, this Pentart decoupage varnish and glue is a really good product to use. Okay, I use this one. I'm going to mist it. This on here. I guess I could move it over a little. Just making sure it's good and sealed. So my goal is to make it sort of crusty, looking old, more old. So I'm going to do some whitewashing. I'm going to add some paste. Well, we'll see where it leads us. But I'm going to get this dry. That way we can move on. Okay, it's dry. So I have this crackling paste. I have a crackling paste primer, and I just want to put some texture like around it to make it look sort of old and crusty, I guess is the word for it. Let's see. So this is like a crackling paste primer. Oh crap. Oh, sorry. Don't mean to cuss. That was a lot that came out. Okay. I'm really not worried about being perfect with it. It's just paste. It's just very textured and okay. Also, Pent Art product. So I'm gonna give this a quick dry, and then I'm gonna go over it with the crackling paste. Okay, so this primer is like real tacky. Like I can't even touch it. It's like so tacky. But it's gonna go around. Excuse me. I got a tickle in my throat. Sorry, guys. So yeah, this is Pent Art. It's crackling paste. It's supposed to give you crackles. I'm not going to put a whole lot around the knob because I want to put one of those plastic skulls on there. And I don't really want it to. I guess it doesn't matter because it still will go on there if I can get it on there. Okay, I do the top one. Just gonna move this one over. So, my channel hasn't been doing very good. And I know I'm doing a lot of live things with other creators, just trying to see if that would work. It's not helping much. But, when I look at other creators on YouTube, I see a lot of people just doing like really easy crafts, like just decoupaging on the picture frame, for example, and not doing anything else to it. So, and they have a lot of comments, they have a lot of followers. So is that what people want to see? Like something like just an easy, maybe even a Dollar Tree craft? If you guys could give me some input. I don't think I could do Dollar Tree crafts like that. I want my stuff a little more upscale and just a little bit more into it, but please let me know, like, Is everybody just like really into like the real easy, Dollar Tree stuff? I don't know. I'm just trying to figure this whole YouTube thing out. I mean, I know what I like. I like people that put some effort in and do different things, all the time. I don't like seeing the same type of craft, same products, but I don't know. I could be different than other people. I don't know. Please, if you guys have any feelings on it, let me know. Because I tell you, this YouTube thing is a hard thing to learn and do because, people just, I don't know, don't communicate. Anyway, I'm going to give this a good dry and then we'll go from there. Okay, I got it all dried. You can see it's all crackly, real grungy. So I'm going to try to just go around and stiffle some black paint on it. And I don't care if any white shows through, because I think that's just going to make it a little more interesting. So the pictures do have like some white on them, like they were painted over with some white. Let's see. Just going around both of them. Let me know what you guys think of this project. It's fairly easy. Just trying to give this little, I'm not sure what you call it. So let's call it an apothecary cabinet, maybe? What do you guys think? That's might be what I'm going to call it. Oh, we got some black on the knob. An apothecary cabinet. The witches. What can we say? The witches, herbs. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. Leave it in the comments. The witches, magical. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out like everybody else. And I think that when it dries, more of the white's going to come through. Let's see how that looks. I'm going to give it a quick dry. completely dry, but just let it sit here. I did it for a long time, but I did go find these little heads, spools, and I want to like get them on these knobs. So I don't know if I should use my hot knife. Or just try it with my X-Acto knife. Maybe I'll do that. We'll try that first. If I can find it. Just hope I don't cut myself. So I'm thinking right here. Oh, God. No, that went a little too far. So all right, I'm going to cut it. Just putting a little hole in the back. Hopefully it don't show. Okay, that's not too bad. It's not perfect. Okay. Keeps going over too much. Oh gosh, this is not easy. Okay, let's see. So I don't know if I should glue them. I'm going to see how they work in the cabinet. This one looks like it needs to be glued. I did just seal this. Okay. So I will glue these down. There you get a. Oh, it is going to. Maybe I should do the other one. Okay. So this other one, head drops down. So there we go. Let's see how this is. Okay, that's better. So I will have to glue them, but that's sort of what I'm going for. Get these down. And let me get them glued. Okay, so I have these glued on, but they're not completely dry yet. But I'm going to give you guys sort of a close-up. And then, see, it's cracking. It's got the white. Just want it to look a little grungy. So, yes, what is that? Huh, I must have nicked it somewhere. I don't have to go over that. Anyway, I think I'm going to name this. Let me look. I was writing them down. Oh. Happy Wednesday. Double check my phone drives me crazy. Okay. I think, let's see, I was writing down some names. Potion Keeper's chest, maybe? Or spell chest, the spell chest, or let's see, the hex drawer. I might name it the hex drawer, where she keeps all her hex stuff. So if I use this, I'm just going to put my tea bags, because I drink tea, so I might just put those in there. Anyway, we'll go move on to the next project, and I will show you guys at the final reveal. Okay, so I did decide I want to do more. I got these glued on. See the little knobs? This one's not staying very well. I might have to glue it some more. But anyway, what I wanted to do, maybe I should just take them out. I don't know. Because it's not on there well. So what I want to do is I want to add some other colors to this to make it more sort of crusty and grungy looking. So I'm going to use, I have two different greens. This one's forest green. This is citrus green. And then I have some brown. So I just want to make it, see how it looks a little more grungy. Just a little more color, like all these different, oh, wow, that one wasn't working. Just dab it on, a little bit here and there. Just shake it up. This is milk chocolate, and it looks like chocolate candy bar. Yeah, there was some dried spots on it. Okay, so let me just put my towel away. Let's see how this looks. So just like, I don't know if this is going to give it the look that I want. It's not bad. You know, this one a little crusty, like stuff has gotten on it. It's old. See, the witch was using this for her spells. I'm sort of liking this brighter green. Dirt. And who knows what else. Okay. So here's this one. And here's this one. We need to blend this a little more down here. Dabs. All right. There we go. I like it. I think it looks pretty good. It's dirty, mossy. So I think we're done with this one. We're going to go on to our project number 2. Okay, so here's our second project. I'm using this right here. Go in this tray. They're going to be going together. I want to have a tea set. I want to set on here. So first thing I want to do is just give this some kind of a primer, and I'm going to use Pintart bonding primer. for some reason, my paint has not been sticking to my projects, and I'm not sure why. I have no idea what's going on. But everything I try to do paint lately is not sticking. I'm just like, okay. Like it's just peeling off like in one layer. So I'm not sure. And I definitely need new brushes. This is ridiculous. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I've got to run somewhere tomorrow, so I'll have to pick up some brushes. So this is a silver platter. It's silver plated. It's not real silver. I have another one that I was looking for. I couldn't find it, so I'm using this one. Just going to go over it with this primer. This is called Pentart Bonding Primer. And I hope it works. So I will be painting this. Probably the edges all black. As you know, this is dark and moody, a little gothic. Just trying to get right all that extra. Okay, so I'm going to give this a quick dry, and then we can move on to decoupaging. Okay, got it dry. Now we're just putting this in here, trying to figure out what to do. But I think I'm going to use my water pen so I can go around it. So I know it's not going to be perfect. But like I've said, I'm not perfect, and nothing I do is perfect. So we're just going to go from there and see what this does. Looks like I'm going to need more water. So I do got to get this white off. Sometimes you could pull it off on all in one scoop, but yeah, this one's not. I need to do that. Here we go. Paper in there. So this paper and the papers I used on the other cabinet will be linked if anyone's interested. It is a decoupage queen paper. I am a retailer. And I am a retailer for these Pentar products that I'm using. So just wanted to let you guys know also that, you know, I do these lives and I have different affiliates, you know, who will come on and they're trying to give you guys inspiration, showing you my products that I carry in my shop. But if you watch the live and during the live and you share and you comment and you like, then you get entered into a drawing to win. So, for example, the whole week, we're on almost 5 days a week now. And so every day you're on, you get your name entered into the drawing. On Fridays, after my live on Fridays, you're in the drawing, I run it, and you can pick which paper or which products. For example, if they use a foil or they use a paper, you get to choose which one you want if you win. But I need people to subscribe to my channel, subscribe to their channel if they have one. It's usually listed in the description, and comment, because if you don't comment, I don't know who you are, so I can't really like do anything if I don't know who you are. So those are all important. So if anybody's interested in winning some free product, make sure you're watching those lives. We are on most days, almost every day of the week. Thursday is sort of a guest that we have on, but otherwise we have our regulars Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. So you guys watch it. Make sure you guys are following, subscribing. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and decoupage this on. This is like a very sort of Gothic type craft here. So making sure I just have a lot of glue. I used to think the thinner the better, but now I'm not so sure. Make sure everything's covered. A little bit more on there. And I said this in the last one. This is really good. A really good medium for decoupage. And it's called Pentar Decoupage Varnish and Glue. And this is in my shop. I will link everything below. Okay, so I'm going to miss this paper. I just feel like it really helps it, even the water landing on the tray. Like all of this helps. Pop it up a little bit. Don't know why I did that. What's going on? Huh. to like some of this off. Hopefully I don't rip too much. Okay. Just gonna go over it. Make sure it's all sealed down. I really love this pink rose on here. So I don't see any wrinkles. So I'm pleased with that. There's a little bubble there. I got that down. Okay, so I'm going to get this dry. And then we're done. Okay, somewhat dry. And I'm going to go around it using the Deco Art Gloss Enamel. I guess it's just black. I've already got paint over the name, so I can't tell exactly what the name is. The only reason I'm using this, I know it's gloss, is because it's enamel paint, and I'm hoping that it sticks to this tray. So I'm just going to do some pouncing. Maybe a dauber would work good, huh? Let me go around the edges with the brush. I think I have a dauber. Need a small one. Yeah, okay, let me see. Yeah, I think that will work. Just keep my brush strokes away. Oops. Okay, let me get this off. Okay. So just doing this just to give it some texture, not take away the brush strokes. If you guys like this type of crafting, let me know. Leave some comments for me. Let me know you like this. I really like it when you guys comment. It gives me an idea of what you guys like. My last one I did a French sort of chateau look. I didn't get a whole lot of stuff going on that one. So I can only assume people aren't really into that type of craft. But it was a simple craft, so. But I don't know. People seem to like simple crafts too. Not really sure, guys. I'm just at a loss. At a loss of what people really want to see. I am going to use fine line crackle on here. I want it to give it like a, you know, that little lines like crazing. You know how porcelain gets crazed and they get those little lines and stuff. In fact, I did have a plate that had some crazing on it in here that I could show. If I could find it. I don't know where I put it. But most of you probably already know, like fine porcelain gets that crazing with age. Those little cracks. Oh, this sponge made it a lot easier. Let's see. Looking over where I have some lines. Yeah, it looks like it's got some texture on it. Let's see if you guys can see that. It's really hard with the light. But I like it. I think it looks really nice. Just going over some spots. I think this tray has a lot of scratches in it, so I think the light's picking up those scratches. Anyway, I'm going to get this dry, and then we'll move on to the next one. Okay, everything's all dry. So I'm going to add fine line crackle. This is component 1. And I haven't used it in a while, probably a year now. So it's probably getting old. Anyway, I'm going to go around it. I'm going to go around the whole thing. See if we can get cracks everywhere. So the Pentart Fine Line Crackle is probably one of the best out there. And it has 2 components to it. So you first have this one, and this one's like really thick on me, and I don't know, probably because I haven't used it in a long time. It's been sitting there. So I really need to use it up. So, and like I was saying earlier, it's like on the porcelain when you get the crazing. I was gonna see if I had a plate that has that, but I don't think I do. Anyway, I'm just gonna go around it. Oh, what's that? So this is really thick. It's like a glue right now. I don't know what happened there. It's like I ripped the paper. Doggone it. Oh, well, we'll fix it. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat the small stuff. Much bigger stuff going on right now than that. Yeah, looks like I put a hole in it. Oh well. It's supposed to be old, so. Okay. So we got to get this dry before we can move on to the next step. Okay, so now I'm going to add component 2 to the crackle. So this is thick 2. So I'll just do a thin layer. Just hoping this didn't go bad on me, but we shall see. It is thick. So I want this whole tray. Okay. Okay, looks like I got pretty much all of it. So at this point, we're going to let it dry. Maybe I'll give it a little bit of drying time before I use the blow dryer on it. And we'll see what it looks like. Hopefully it works. And my crackle hasn't gone bad. Okay. So this really brought out a shine in it. And when it's done crackling, I think I'm going to go over it with this antique paste. And this is antique gold. There is some gold right here on his skull. So we will do that. And I will be back. Okay, so this is dry. And if you guys see all those fine crackles in there, just delicious looking. My goodness. There is a bump here from that rip. I don't know what happened. But I'm just going to go over it with my antique paste. Bring my finger in there. I'm just going to use a glove. And let's see. I haven't used this in a while either. Let's see. This is the gold, right? Yeah. You might have to try the other gold. Let's see what this does. Grab a paper towel. It's not really showing up. I'm going to grab the other paste that I have. I think this is just too dark for me to lighten it up. So let me grab the other paste. I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and grabbed this one. This one is just gold. So let's see how this will work. So I think that's better. Let's see. Yeah. So the gold goes into the cracks and highlights them. So that, you know, they're noticeable. Okay, let me just sort of go around it. Yeah, so this is really looking like sort of grungy porcelain type plate. I'll hold it up in a sec so you guys could see it. Very nice. Okay. Let me get it up there for you guys. I am going to seal it. Look at all those cracks. See how good that looks? Oh my goodness. It's amazing. I'm just going to buff it some more. Awesome. Awesome piece. I love it. Love the way it looks. Okay, so I am just going to seal it, and I'm going to use some clear varnish gloss. I do have the yellow one. I don't know where it's at. This one looks brand new too. Let me go find the other one. Okay. So I switched over to this one. It has a yellow tint in it. It gives it more of an aged look. So I'm just coating this, just giving it a really good seal. And so when you use the fine line crackle, you want to make sure you seal it with a solvent-based sealer, not a water-based. It's important because it's not going to work. It's going to show a lot of fingerprints and just not be good. So just a little tip there. Make sure you're using your solvent-based. All right. I think this is what we have for this project. Let's make sure everything's covered. So pretty. It looks so grungy and old. Let me know. Do you think this is something that will be in a witch's house? So here we go. And I will do like a final reveal. So stay tuned. Okay, tell me, what did you guys think of this project? You know, please leave me a comment. Let me know, hit the like button. And if you did enjoy it at all, just subscribe to my channel. It would really help me out a lot, and I would really appreciate it. But I want to show you guys. And also sway, don't leave like after this is done, because I'm going to do a little video of it set up, like sort of staged. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys. Here it is. Here's our little box where the witch keeps all her little special, I don't know, frog legs or whatever. And then here's our tray to match. So I know there's a glare from the screen. So sorry. But it's so beautiful. I mean, the crackles on it are just amazing. Anyway, again, thank you very much for watching, and please hold off before leaving so you guys can see the last video where I'm just sort of showing you as it's staged. So again, I will see you next time, and thank you all very much. Bye now.